It's now over.
Oh man.
Everybody yell.
Yeah.
Everybody
Wait, I have a
Be-
question.
be-
I have a question. I have a question.
Fuck it.
Be civil though.
I don't even care. I'm getting VR. We gotta do this. We gotta do this right now.
Oh, you gotta
no.
go into your
Drew's-
fake
Are you
console.
actually- Everyone being
Drew's
civil, by
bringing
the
out
way.
the Drew beat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I tried to be as civil as I could. It's difficult when you have
You
a
gotta
whole
everybody.
hound of hungry devs at your
I
doorstep.
didn't attack you once, Proof. I just asked you a question.
That's
Where's
fair.
Gorm?
I'll give Sign the. I'll give Sign that.
You only go with the vine and the shit.
I bet Gorma's not even here right now. I bet Gorma's
not.
crying
When
into
you
his
go-
pillow.
You know what? Fuck it. How many soldiers gonna be fucking president?
When are you guys gonna do the rap battle?
Where's the rap battle?
For 48,
You were
this is
attacked.
pretty good. This is pretty
You were
good Discord
attacked.
chat.
Oh, there's Gorm.
You were attacked.
Can we start the rap battle?
By the way, how do I set up a badge for my voting posse?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think you get Firestorm.
Okay, Firestorm, can you set up
Is he here?
Nah, Gorma has to do it himself. Firestorm can't do
We
it.
all did it ourselves. He has to do it himself.
Oh, really? You can
Oh,
do it
really?
yourself?
Okay, where?
Yeah, I did it
where,
myself.
Also,
Oh,
Firestorm is part of my party, so he's not
Oh,
allowed to
unlucky.
interfere
Yeah.
with other.
Okay, Matt.
So about the wisp attack.
Hey, Pifflet.
Attack wisp.
Yeah, the wisp fucking.
wisp.
I'll
Attack wisp.
I'll
Can I
happily
speak?
address the wisp attack, right? I knew when I
Attack
wrote that it was a terrible idea. I knew that. I did it anyways because I thought it'd be funny. That's it. That is.
thought it was funny. It was.
I thought it was funny. I knew it was gonna piss everyone off, and I did it anyways. I mean, that doesn't look good on me at all. In hindsight,
You wanted to offend this guy, Drew?
I probably shouldn't have done that.
It would be
But,
mad
you know
fun if
what?
I did it, though. Am I right?
You know what? Sometimes you just have to throw in a wild card for the hell of it.
Yeah, like a brick.
But what if
right?
somebody else
Yeah.
did that? What if someone else did that?
Well, what do you mean?
If somebody else made an update like that, how would you respond to that?
by the way.
I mean, I would try to find out if they were serious or not with it. First of all.
Mm-hmm.
You do that with every bucket update?
Oh my! You have
I wish
no
Bucket
idea
was here. I wish Bucket was
how
here.
many bucket updates I keep at bay.
Where's Bucket?
In those receipts, it was Bucket that was reverting the changes too.
Bucket is like this destructive flood, and I am the dam that is keeping back all these
Damn.
changes.
You're gonna talk about this man while he's not here?
You know what though?
He can't
Because
defend himself.
you know what's funny about that though? I have never, up until right now, I have never actually badmouthed
Every
Bucket.
time motherfuckers
Yet
smack
Bucket-
watching shit like that, I'd have to.
Bucket will consistently talk shit about me in other channels and on the server consistently. And there are tons of logs showing Bucket badmouthing me constantly. Right?
Should have seen.
You say this stuff. It's bad. But truthfully, though, I have no interest in bad mouthing any developer because I like to think that I respect all of them and treat them professionally. That's why you'll find that during that entire debate, I had no interest in attacking any other dev because that's not productive.
I mean, to be fair, I was just calling you out in your bullshit, but that's just me.
This bullshit is baseless, though, isn't it? I proved you wrong on every single occasion, right?
No.
No,
Because you actually
You and Gorman. Gorma and P-Town have attempted to attack me consistently and have failed. Every single one of the attacks has failed and has been disproven. I mean, Gorma was getting so mad he started going for personal attacks.
What?
Did he?
No, I was just proving your dumb bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Gorm was just proving your bullshit.
Okay,
He didn't. What personal
Yes,
attack?
he was proving my bullshit by posting a screenshot where I asked him why he.
No, I posted
Wow.
2
That
screenshots.
is
The other one was
You were going for
for
personal attacks. I don't want to hear it. The fucking,
He was
the
not
fucking
going
nunchucks.
boyfriend.
The nunchucks, dude. You're gonna bring up. If you thought that the nunchucks was a bad change, why didn't you argue for it to be unchanged?
You know
Why'd you
what?
argue for
Because
it to
that
be
wasn't the main
unmatched?
point.
They'll happily berate me and criticize me for all my changes, yet they will just sit on the sidelines and do nothing and suck it on their thumbs, because that's what
As
these
much
devs
as just
do.
give the people what they fucking ask for.
You look at these Pooflet rallies. You look at these Pooflet rallies. He has to pay people to go to the rallies.
That's the worst people.
I'm sorry, I'm not the one bribing people with
Venezuelan
deer
paid actors.
Wow.
These quote-unquote people.
He's bribing with
These
stuff.
people.
We forgot to
Not
talk about
what-
major
What do
issues.
you mean these people, sir?
These people, bro. These people.
Magic stopped talking to me about bribery, yet he's bribing people with deer crackers. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
You know what?
Hey, I said that about him too, so I'm being fair.
You know what?
I said that about him
These
too.
devs can pretend to be things they want all day long. I'll always be
What does he
true to
mean by that?
myself.
Hey, what does he mean by that?
What do you mean pretending?
Hey,
A good politician
shown
doesn't
All
need to give.
talk, no action. That's what
A
I
good
have to say
politician
about
doesn't
it
need
as
to
well.
give bribes.
No, I've shown
no
results.
action.
I've shown results.
What? You have heckled my medic changes for months and months and not attempted to do a single thing, right?
Yeah, because you're the
No
one that's
action,
going to go against
only
it. You're the one
words.
that's actually going to go
Your
fucking
words
against
are
me about
empty.
it.
That's crazy. Who are people that's done?
Jeff allowed them to change it?
Okay, I'm saying we need to have either 2 new devs. 2 new devs.
Metadata for Dev 2025. Somebody get
Metadata for Dev 2025 and
Someone get metadata.
Pumpkin
We need them here.
for Lead Dev 2024.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what?
Fucking
Let dude.
and Combine
let
for
dude-
Lead Dev 2026, motherfuckers. I'm really doing it.
Let dude be the head dev. Let dude be the head dev. Let's end this. Let dude be the head dev.
I'm not a
Let him do whatever
bitch.
he wants. Let dude be the
I
head
think,
dev.
yeah, sure.
Can we all agree that dude has to be the head dev? Can we all agree?
Honestly, I trust dude's word. He says that the stalker needs a buff, and god damn it, I agree with him.
He has my buff, my vote.
He has my
Oh,
buff.
Privately updating
you can't be real.
Which dev's gonna add gem pendant?
I'm gonna buff the Gloomwalker.
Hell yeah.
What are you talking about?
I will add the Haunts emote to the server.
Make the Morning Star
Yes.
great again. Make the Morning Star great again.
Let's go that.
Actually, Axolotl, if you give me the Haunts, I'll add it right now.
We need 3 DPS.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Can we all agree on something? We all agreed that the boomstick should come back. Let's just revert it. Revert it back to how it was.
Yes!
All of the hate. I'm sick of it. Let's just get
If
rid of it.
you change the way you play Angry, yes.
Back Anchor? Is that the case?
Oh, we need Anchor now? We need Anchor now.
Yes.
Bring back all boom.
What's up to bring back Anchor?
But will the shadow government allow a boomstick?
Did Android Peachstone actually have the right
I mean,
idea?
as I have just promised, I have already put capacity for cloud bombs. So there you go. I've already delivered on that
Morning Star
promise.
reload speed.
Day one, if I'm voted lead dev, I unrecord knockback.
Bring back auto reloader.
Shit slap, guys. I think re-add knockdown to shit slap.
I think we bring back Midas Touch, and we add the back to Swarmer.
Day one, if I am made lead dev, I will add a tier 1 knockback weapon to melee.
Okay.
What do you mean a tier 1 What knockback weapon?
Add the fucking weapons people suggest.
Didn't you knock back with this already? What would you?
Okay, knockback when?
You
can knock back with this. You can knock back with axe. You can knock back with pipe, lead pipe. We don't need more. It's just dog shit because your metagame sucks. They have knockback. You people just add this dog shit wave 1 and this silly little guy. Never mind.
Why are you?
I think Discord shit the bed.
I know. I'm really quiet. Dude, he was like yelling. I've never heard him like yell like that.
The emotional energy.
If someone's like shaking and crying, saying they're winning, are they winning?
He's the only one passionate enough about this game mode to actually cause change.
Fucking passionate. We should fucking read the ideas people fucking post and shit, man. Like, come on.
We're not adding the Canada gun. We're not adding the Canadian insult gun. It's not a good idea. Shut up.
Red Flames gun.
Remove.
I want the cyberpunk idea added. I want the other shit. The fucking raging Canadian was a joke. I think we should do it.
Discord is actually shit in the bed right now.
I've suggested fucking other good weapons.
How about you stream your face? I want to see your face. I want to see the man behind the anime girl. Like, is that so wrong?
That's a little weird.
No, that's a.
Why do we need Drew?
Why do you stream your face?
Yeah,
then?
I want to see men.
Why do we need? Why do we need?
What the
Why?
Oh my god!
What is this? Get that shit out of the chat right now.
Why do I need Drew? Why do I need Drew to fight Kuzma's battles? Why do I need
You're talking about fighting battles. I've just fought against 4 devs.
You fought and lost. You didn't pick on the fucking floor.
Three. Quit putting slander in my mouth.
Sorry, Simon. You're
like you kicked on the floor. What are you talking about?
You gotta care about this race, bro.
It's just a simple matter of changing things that you don't like. It's not a matter of you need to.
I'll be honest. If there's any opponent that I want to find, it is Sign. I think Sign is truly an angel of a developer.
He didn't say anything.
Thank you. Yes, I did. What do you mean? Groma was just too busy. He was literally seeing red.
No one remembers.
See, I'm actually I actually care about the game mode, and then Signs over here like I don't care about the SDK. I care about the SDK.
Don't give a shit.
It means you don't care about the game.
You give a fuck.
Every dev.
So,
legs! Why did you zoom into your legs?
Stop.
Why are you screenshotting, bro? Why are you zooming into your legs?
Half of the devs.
What was that?
Not intentional. Half of the devs understand.
He's trying to show feet for votes. He's trying to show feet for votes.
He's pandering. He's pandering.
You know what?
Rape.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. That image of his ass.
Bro is blushing through a television screen.
Vote Combine for president. Vote Combine for president.
The fucking face.
You guys deserve
vote either me, Metanator, or fucking Pumpkin.
Hey, Drew, you should unbutton that shirt there. You should show us a little bit of skin.
What is this image? What is this image?
What is going on?
Oh my god, the insist drawing.
Can we remove the mini boomstick's 5th shell, please? It's really bad for the gun.
It was added back because it was bad.
It's bad. Weird, limit of the 4 magazine, and it's really awkward. Also, if you run all the capacity skills in extended mag and you get to 8 bullets with it, it's literally 0.2 seconds faster than just reloading 4 bullets. So
I
it's
think
not worth.
I think it's important right now because I'm advocating for pushing out and roaming so hard that I think the next patch should be centered around roaming and pushing out, shouldn't it?
That's the most controversial thing we have.
I think that's what needs to be done.
You don't need to buff roamers. You don't need to buff roamers. You know, The game just has like
dodge.
God.
Guys,
Like, you
can
can-
stop posting porn. Thank you.
I think this is
Why don't you just buff the boss zombies?
Humans don't need to push out to win late game DPS checks, and I chalk that up to just how available bounty farm is for like all sources of gameplay. So you don't need to push out to get like high DPS or like team sustain, right? It doesn't need to be a baseline human needs to be like durable or anything. It's just that you kind of got to force people to go out and adapt to game state. Versus
Force
like
people to go out and adapt to games. What the fuck does that mean? What if I don't have a weapon? What if I'm a healer?
okay, so then maybe buy a tool on the side or like be smarter with when you push
you're
out.
forced to be a DPS. Everybody's forced to be DPS. Really cool.
Right, but like,
Awesome.
what do you mean by buff roaming? Like, are we just gonna give every human 10 more health or nerf zombie
Okay,
damage?
Look, I had an idea back in the day. I think it was pretty cool. Okay, so a med kit that has like a boomstick strapped to the back of it, so you can like heal somebody. It knocks you back. So you like jump back.
Look, I would love a medical stick. I think the Asclepius is good enough. I'm sad.
Guys, we should bring back Infinite Medkit.
Look, I think people right now want to try out the old boomstick knockback. I think people want another go with that, don't they?
No.
Look, these bones if I'm gonna jump.
No, because we'll slingshot back in the other direction. Boomstick is fine in my opinion. It's good.
You had to unnerf the Asclepius so we can.
No one's even using boomstick right now.
Nobody's
with different movement options.
Okay, here's what we do. I think here's what we do.
Rather than backwards, and
there are like 10 dodge weapons that are really viable right now.
Here's exactly what you do. We add the boomstick back. No balance changes on top of it. Just let it cook for like a week or maybe a couple of days. Just let it happen, dude.
Hold on. I'm gonna override it.
I feel like removing the boomstick.
The boomstick is fine. The boomstick is fine. Stop analyzing the game mode under.
It's gonna be fucking awful. It's gonna be rough.
We don't need to analyze modern ZS under the scope of the past. I think boomstick is just fine where it's at right now. We don't have Leech Decay. We have Winter Device. You can run that with Ice Cure, so it has a dot. You can bank Leech.
Hear that?
Yes! Ice Cure is sustained! It's the only element that does sustain! It could be a 500 build-up bar, only heal for like a week, and then people would not run it! Because what's the alternative?
What?
Like, of course everyone's running Ice Cure, it's the only element that heals the user!
Trey, this is an election. You're supposed to appeal to emotion, not use logic. That's how these work.
Why did everyone say they want to buff the boomstick again?
We need to get that out of here.
Are you driving? No, I'm not. I'm not driving. I'm playing.
Hey, guys, we should go vote right now. The votes are up. The polls are up.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes.
Go to the polls.
Pokemon, go to the polls.
Two of the polls, guys.
Combine Soldier, Metanator.
I'm not voting for you anymore.
Look, Scorched Earth Part 2 was great. I loved Scorched Earth Part 2
actually,
because the only bounty farm that existed was medical gloves and repair gloves, and everything else was in the intermission.
I'll walk in
only
and
the
run
people
for
who deal
president
damage
next
during
year.
intermission get bounties, and everybody else can just sit on it and rotate.
I just said medical gloves and repair gloves existed.
Oh, yeah, great. So if you're a DPS
They'll be turning
and
into
you don't
vice.
kill the limited amount of zombies that are outside, you get nothing. Sorry.
Yes! You should punish players for not playing aggressively!
True. Okay, so if I'm a zombie, theoretically, I'm a zombie, right? And we get to,
shitting the bed.
Human team gets less bounty. The bounty. I think that's
Drew, stop.
He keeps cutting off.
No one can hear you. The whole conversation is meaningless. The whole conversation is meaningless, Drew.
Okay,
the whole
so
thing cut out.
if you want to encourage,
God, you guys sound like a fucking retard. This sounds like the fucking short bus, like the way you guys are discussing.
Hey, Combine, by the way, you can't run if you don't have access, and you can't run if you have any punishments.
Okay, there are unironically players who are staying in the cade and they don't get the ball rolling until the zombies come to them, and they're still able to place on the scoreboard because they are not being punished for their passive play. You can break 5K and not leave a sigil room, and I think that's wrong with the game mode.
That's fucking fine. That's how some people play. It's not fucking.
Have you ever
Right. And if you want to play like that, that's good. But I don't think you should be getting like more than 2 bounties that way.
Like tactics, dude. Let them fucking play the way they want to. Don't fucking punish them.
That's not it. That's not it. Because like,
no, Triv is not. He's not like he's arguing something completely different. He wants people to push out, right? Limiting the amount of bounty progress to only the HP pool of zombies during intermission. That does not encourage people to push out. I mean, sure, yeah, that makes the only way to get bounty progress damaging zombies, but that also means that only the top player is going to get bounty progress.
It doesn't.
They're already going to be outside.
I'm going to do. What I'm going to do if that happens, I'm going to get the tiny slug. I'm going to shoot the group of bots. Or I'm going to get the dwarf. I'm going to shoot the group of bots with the highest burst damage I possibly can, and I'm going to. Nobody can use it.
You cut out.
Okay, like here's my philosophy, right? I'm not saying that you need like because I don't want.
Fucking trying to be Diogenes in
Look,
this
think
shit.
about it like this, right? I'm not.
Let Drew finish his thing first.
Right now, the game state has what's a certain dynamic to it. I don't think it's
what. You're fucking wrong.
How is that wrong?
Just wrong.
Okay,
You like your own
I'll say
faulty.
it again. I will say it again. If I, for example, take a high burst weapon and I take all the bounty progress by just using that high burst weapon during intermission, and I get like 3 bounty tokens or whatever, all the bounty progress that I get during intermission is basically wasted because I'm not going to use it to get another token. And if I do, I'm going to take more than like a single bounty. So human team in general is just going to have less bounty tokens floating around because you limited the bounty tokens to only like people who shoot during intermission.
We have. Regular mercenary medic glove. Oh my god. We had mercenary medic gloves and mercenary repair gloves. And 2, yes, there are going to be those fringe cases. Like, I mean, you could just add a mechanic to top off if you need it versus like just not rewarding this lack of risk. It's not even fun for zombies if there's no risk.
You need to find another way to get there.
The human team is hitting
you can get like burst weapons. That's it.
It doesn't need stop focusing on it.
People who use burst weapons are the only ones who get bounty progress from that in that system. They will maximize burst damage, and again, like people who you do sustain, they get fucked. There's nothing for them to do because the burst people just take all the bounty progress from the zombies during intermission.
But if there's so then I agree with you, Drew. You don't need to push out. Then what? Then what do zombies do? What's the point of pushing out if I can get everything inside a cave? What's the point?
Understanding me. I don't know if I'm cutting out here.
I think you're forgetting about the sigil rift.
Your goals are
I
agree. You want people going out there? That's fine. But the whole like limiting bounty progress to only the health pool of zombie team is not the fucking way to do it.
It's not. There's rifts, and there are other tools for support playstyles.
So again.
So you just want the way it's
Wait, so what the fuck? Is? You're just trying to restrict bounty progress to either people who heal, repairers, or people who do damage during intermission.
Yes! That's healthy! That's healthier!
What are you guys talking about?
I'm so confused. Isn't that how
I have no idea what
I always get all my bounties. I stay inside the cave alone, I get all my bounties.
Forgetting
like bounties have been getting poured into the dirt and nerfed because they're just so easily accessible and they're not allowed to be strong.
Headhunter rounds and bounty attachment.
Is that what you say you don't want?
There was in Scorched Earth Part 2, we removed all the innate bounty weapons and gave them their own mechanics and made them their own.
Bounty game during intermission was over 2.
Because look, Triv, somebody who plays outside and does all bunch of burst damage, he's going to be unaffected by this change. But all the other DPS players who aren't trying to, compete in that whole I can damage zombies faster than everybody else, they're going to get fucked.
Yes, that competition is what's going to make players play better.
It's gonna,
and if it's exactly the whole game is a competition to. Potential for greater DPS highs and
It's a game about teamwork. It's not a competition. What are you talking about?
Okay, so then remove score on the scoreboard.
True. That's what I've been doing.
Actually,
that
is very true. That is very true.
fucking hate Discord.
I uninstall.
Discord is listen. If that's the case, then Bill. It's a teamwork game, right?
We're going down to fucking potato quality, dude.
That is true. That is true. That is true. It's a teamwork game. It is a teamwork game.
I'm gonna focusing on this shit.
Again, I'm not gonna have this whole like, oh well, if you do high burst damage, you get bounties. If you don't, sit on it and rotate. Fuck that.
The game state right now, there are just matches where humans don't push out and zombies don't get to interact.
Because pushing out only benefits DPS players. Like if you can't have
because it's the whole thing. Because if there's like a ceiling for the max amount of DPS that you can do tied to like bounties and like these exclusive trinkets and stuff, they're way too accessible without enough risk.
That is so bad. That is so bad.
Because
I agree.
Increase the zombie HP. What if there's more people playing Demi? What if there's less people playing Demi?
There's no targets that zombie players outside are waiting for. No one's pushing out because they don't need to.
We have to like Drew start again because he keeps cutting out every time he starts talking.
Oh my god. Is it just a server?
Why are you
how do we get the banish ritual?
I can hear Triv, and his points are like a little fucking flawed, I must say.
Wait, I want to ask one thing. Okay. Fuck the banish ritual. That's unnecessary. That's actually a massive crutch to H team.
No, it's a crutch. It's a fucking. Oh my god.
Wait, what's this?
Drew, listen to me. Okay, Benny has a lot of OPS shit. When Booflet made it so you can make a Benny ritual every game. Every game we use alchemy.
Yeah,
it's a little much, right? It's a big buff for humans, right?
So what weapons in the banished are so OP right now?
Shiver and Ashes.
Javelin,
all of them.
Blundergat, the GRC, Vanquisher.
That do 1,000 DPS each.
Okay, the Blundergat.
The fact that
Did you not just see the clip I posted where Blundergat hit that lesser Harry sack for 4K?
Hell yeah, dude, the Burninator, we love that shit.
I love the Burninator.
Anyways,
I love the camera.
The point is, Triv, what do you mean humans don't push out? We have the tools to push out.
Everybody pushes out.
You don't need to. You don't need to. You push out because you push out because the risk associated with it gives you bounty progress.
Here's the real change that's going to happen with your change, Triv. Because this happened before, because we did the update where you could only get bounties as a DPS from dealing damage during intermission and getting the...
Yes! Do you know the only person who was complaining during that time was fucking Salts?
Okay, yeah, that's me. I'm here. And you know what else? Everybody would be the bounties. Everybody would be the bounties. So,
and that's fine in the current game state.
That's not fine. You're forcing people to play another playstyle in order to get their bounties.
It's not forcing, but it's
forcing them.
Because it's like, you can stay inside, you can buy your arsenal fucking flapper again, you can buy your banished weapons again, you're just not getting those bounties, and you're not hitting those DPS high potentials, and Z-Team, you're encouraged to push out into a Z-Team wanting to interact and play the game with you.
Okay. Hang on, I'm just confused. What exactly do you want, Drew?
He just wants to remove the headhunter and whatever the melee one is. Attachments to get back.
You want to remove the bounty weapons.
I can't believe this is what this conversation has devolved into.
I think we need to design the game mode around making humans take more risks, because it's not. Then humans won't engage with them.
Yeah, but
were you there?
What's the point of barricading?
What's the point of what?
Okay. No, Triv just wants to lock the bounties to how much HP zombie team has at the time of intermission.
Stop strawmanning me! That's not what I'm saying!
That's exactly what you're saying. That is exactly
That is not what I'm saying!
I need more.
So hang on.
I'm not saying that's a specific solution. To do it again.
If you remove the attachments for medics and Edison had
I wouldn't do that either. I wouldn't do that either.
So yeah, so if you're a shooter, the only time you're gonna get bounty progress is if you use the rift or you compete with people during intermission to get the highest damage. Which again, you just buy a tiny slug, and anybody who doesn't buy a tiny slug during intermission, I don't know what to say to you. I mean, you're not doing the most burst damage.
Drew,
What weapon would
make
you
it the
use then?
stage. Drew, make it the stage. All these people
A
talking.
stage
are-
won't help. It's not like there's not even a lot of people talking.
Exactly,
It's like 3 people talking.
exactly.
Because again, if you wanted to shoot, you had to compete over the limited resources.
Because it's like, has anyone in the last has anyone who's had a core build that
Let's go to VR chat.
I
I
hear a
think.
single thing that you said.
Let's go to VR chat.
Has anyone in this game who plays at like some kind of like casual level had a
I have VR chat.
has anyone had like
Oh my god.
True. You might just need to type in the chat, bro.
Worse and worse every time.
Worse.
Everyone's mic. Everyone's
I'm
mic
getting an
shit.
in-depth.
I think it's a broadband issue. I think it's a broadband
Hello
issue.
guys, I'm gonna teach you how to roam in CS.
Drew, hit the gritty.
If you wanna
Hit the
have people push out
gritty.
more, wait. Let me propose an idea, right? Let me propose an idea. Trip, if you want people to push out, instead of making a requirement like the bounty system, right? Only the rate of mission, why not give a humongous incentive, right? Let's say there's a chance
That's a good
for
idea.
certain zombies to drop
An
special
incentive? You
trinkets,
mean a
or
rift?
maybe demis
Yeah.
who will drop a lower percentage, but they drop better stuff. Hunting bosses, same thing during the mission. On top of the rift, because Trev is saying the rift is not good enough. It's not a good enough reason.
I'm not saying it's not good enough. You don't need to hit your end game build with all
And
the
that guy,
bounties that
and
you
that
need
guy.
to pop off. You don't need. A human doesn't need to even associate with risk.
I'm about to cut.
I just
No.
think we need Fluxstone.
you shouldn't. You shouldn't have your build associated with risk. If you want to maximize your build,
issue.
there should be incentive for that. But have your entire build based on
You always get
Bounty
maximum
progress
build.
will be limited by zombie team's HP pool. How many times do I need to say this, Trip? That was a bad design decision.
Already a
and
couple
we
people
ran it
back.
I'm
back.
not saying
agree.
I'm not saying anything about limiting bounty progress to the wave anymore. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Okay,
in current
good.
game state, people don't need to push out. How do you
need to
fix
push
that?
up for my build. I use 6 bounties, man.
Oh my god.
Completely irrelevant. This is a bad
Oh my
conversation.
God,
We
the
should try to go
purger.
back to like what we came here for. The head devs.
make it this Drew. Just make it the stage, please. Just make it the stage.
No,
Just
how
make
about
it yapping.
instead of
Stage won't help.
bounties? No, wait, hold on. Instead
I
of
want to talk to
bounties-
random people here.
Instead of bounties being the thing that people go
But like, I don't want.
You
But like,
Let
this,
Arch finish. Let Arch.
you can add them through.
Nice. Okay, we're
You got
back.
cut off,
Arch.
Say something
again.
You can add
From
the
the
point
top.
save weapons that you plan to add by going outside and getting them instead of having to stay in the cave by killing the zombies.
Point save? What? Did you say point
oh
save?
my god! I think the server just crashed.
Crash! Crash! Crash!
Crash the server. We know survivors. Crash the server. Survivors.
Okay. So like,
Where's the fucking?
Good,
How do I
fuck
vote?
objective. You said give humans more tools to push out. I think humans have enough tools, but the average bozo doesn't run boomstick.
Average bozo.
You
That's how
don't
we talk
need
about our players now.
boomstick. You need. We have sonar, guys. We have sonar grenades. Okay, first of all, number one, who the fuck just said that? If you're having troubles pushing out wave 1 in mission, go fuck off, bro. Filthy casual.
Where the hell are our candidates? That's literally like a candidate.
Someone tell me how much it costs for a sonar grenade in the shop. How much does it cost?
It's 15 points. It's 15 points.
1-5. Not even 5-0. 1-5. We have tools to push out. If anyone bitches that zombie team are too strong in the mission, go fuck off.
I think we
They
should
are too
increase
strong
our
past wave
grenade
3.
count, honestly.
As soon as
It
we
gets-
want to go
like
say,
voting
"Hey, guys,
for it."
wait, all right, intermission link up. That's it. No, humans can't push up past wave 3. That's it.
Like, just use sonar grenades. Use grenades.
Oh, yeah,
just
you
like
use
tell
sonar,
people,
and then that makes
communicate.
Okay, I'd like to ask you. You throw a sonar grenade. You throw a sonar grenade. You see 20 demis outside. Oh, that means I can push out. Oh, thank you, sonar grenade. Are you dumb?
Are you kidding me? I'm telling you, just every game, what games are you
Oh my god, my ears. Certain times you can't push out.
That people can't push
Cyan!
out. Everyone's pushing out at that point. Everyone's pushing out.
No, I would never.
Okay, the 20.
Why Discord shitting the bed? This is why Discord shitting the bed.
Why is there like no network? Can we try it?
Oh my god, how does that work without the fucking
like?
Into my bricks.
How? What?
Did you see barely visible on camera?
Dude, we can't even have this fucking talk.
No, but like, it's like.
We need Maninator here. What are we planning to talk about, Drew? What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk about the debate. I thought a lot of crazy things were said during the debate. And I think it was just a place to de-stress. Yeah, like what the fuck?
It was everyone going like.
I got really wary when someone said, "Let's buff the tools humans have to push out." Someone said that, and that's what got this whole ball rolling.
Ban that guy in the chat right
now. We don't need to buff the tools. We already have the tools. Guys, there's sonar grenade. There's boom set.
I don't know who we just talked about why sonar grenades. Okay. You know who I am? Do you know who I am?
You know who I am?
You're talking.
Did you see it? On the left side of the
God damn it. I wonder if it's the 7. I wonder if it's the 7.
I'm a member of the 7.
I didn't hear the because I literally just came back from work.
Hey, what if
about the direction of balancing in this game, okay? Because I want to talk about this recently.
I'd love to answer this question. I think I'm so much fucking slander.
Let me do a spiel, okay? So after Darker 1 skill update, humans got a massive fucking buff, right? A massive buff. It's fun, game's intriguing. It's fun to make different builds now. There's like so many builds. And then we had a repair buff, right? Of the drill and all that.
Oh no!
And then Z Team was just being steamrolled. Now we reverted that buff. Okay, let's listen.
No, we didn't fully revert it. We did not fully revert it.
Okay,
it took me 2 weeks to figure that shit out, and even then.
Yo, is
the point is, it's still a buff overall, albeit a smaller buff because you reverted it, but still a buff.
No, baby.
Okay, do you not? Is it not a buff? You're saying it got nerfed even harder?
No, it is a massive buff. Even like the world doing 200 HP per second repairs.
That's still the point. You buff
galvanization being stronger across the board. I don't like that either. Galvanization rate being faster. I'm still pissed about these things. I think these things did not need to be changed.
But because of that, H team win rate went from like 90% down to like 50 or like 40%.
90.
Right?
Whoa, 90. Whoa.
Wow, I wish we.
Strict syntax.
Do you have a single round screenshot to back that up? Do you have a single round screenshot to back that up?
I'm out of here with round screenshots. That shit's skewed. Okay, I'll give you the number.
It's fun.
No, I'll give you the number.
I'm not done with my spiel,
It went up
guys.
to 60. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not done with my spiel. Okay, the point is, humans got buffed. We were steamrolling ZT. Now it kind of got reverted. It's still kind of a buff, according to Drew. Still a massive buff.
Still a big buff, yeah.
When Z Team started winning, there were games where Z Team barely touched the K. Now we're going down to 1-to-1 ratio, wave 3, which is good. It's healthy for the game. I like that. So, what's my question to you, Drew? Is what's the next philosophy of balancing? Are you going to start going after Darker 1 skills now? Are you start going to go after builds now? Are you start going after alchemy because alchemy is fucking huge?
I have no idea. There's too many things in this game. There's too many things in this game. Look, my thing is I want to play the game and I want to make some fucking fun content. I want to make some cool shit. I'm sick of all these people jumping on me saying, "Oh, Drew, you don't make cool stuff anymore. All you do is nerf things." Just ignoring all the shit that I actually do.
Yeah, Drew, why did you buff the Desperado?
Why did I buff the Desperado? Good one.
The Desperado method. The Desperado
I'm gonna be honest. I had an idea. I had a concept for that weapon that never worked due to the networking of ZS. I wanted you to have to click
0.1 second reload.
He's spam fire me.
So I made the spam fire automatic, and I gave it a faster reload, and I thought this is pretty cool. And then I was like, I was doing something else. on my other monitor. To be honest, I was like, I made this gun all day. I made it work.
Why does Discipline
I
Butcher
pushed it.
proc if you don't have blood armor? Why does Discipline Butcher proc if you set yourself to 0
What is he
blood
even
armor?
talking about, dude? I'm talking about something different.
Damn, Drew, you looking good over there.
Because
Thank
the
you.
Desperado build got activated by all these.
Yeah, okay. Don't just take that compliment, Drew.
Who said that? Who said that?
We got a freak in the chat.
And this man
What was I
wonders
talking
why
about?
half a sunrise wants his feet.
He almost showed his feet. He almost showed his feet for votes.
He did. What the fuck are you doing? He almost did.
He's showing his feet.
No, I think you should show the feet. If you want proof to get votes, you need to show your feet right now.
I'm not. Get this guy out of here.
You showed your legs, bro. You were close.
I know.
Who's a woogaing right now?
Leave me alone.
All right.
Oh, you dropped the
Let's
camera
talk
in a
about the
3D
artifact update.
Oh my god.
Oh no, not that.
I didn't even answer the question. Okay, let me just summarize. My vision for what's going forward is iron out all the crazy stuff that we see that are making humans a little more strong. That, like, again, I don't think it's like an overall global thing. I think there's a couple of things that are being used to make human team way stronger than they should be. That's why the game is so easy right now. I want to iron all those out. I also want to prevent issues from happening in the future, because the problem is I was working on some stuff, and then all of a sudden this repair update came out, and I had to dedicate 2 weeks to finding all the bugs with it, which I think I found most of them. Now I just know that the intentional stuff is messed up, but that's a different.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Just for the fucking audio bit played.
So I fucking lost my train of thought. Shit. I want to make more fun content, and I want to make sure that like crazy updates don't come out again. Because who here wants Shields to be super strong again?
Me.
Like,
Just let it all out.
Zombie and like nothing more.
Fucking Christ!
Would 10 players with shield break the game?
I just
Like
want to know what's your
hypothetically.
standard with shield. Can a shield main solo 3 zombies? 3 demis?
No.
2
I
demis?
don't concern myself with that. What I'm concerned about is that perfect blocking is going to get nerfed, and standard blocking is going to get stronger.
Why?
You can look in the dev update logs. That's what Bucket Shield update's all about. It's about nerfing perfect blocking across the board and buffing shields.
Why are you bumping the casual part of shielding when perfect blocking takes skill?
Perfect blocking
Brother,
awful right now.
And this isn't just
Yeah,
for shield. This is perfect block nerfs across the board. Every weapon, every
Yo, bro,
fucking
show your
weapon.
real face. Stop using this fucking anime chick.
What?
Why are you so weird?
Fake ass anime pussy.
Okay, fine. You want to see my real face?
You want it?
No.
Oh, gotta do something. Oh no!
Needs a hero. Vote Pumpkin Lead Dev.
What is he gonna pull out?
This server needs a
I'm
hero.
Okay, I'm
Please
ready.
just be the
I'm ready.
Kokishi mask.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
No, it's gonna be that one like who's that guy? Oh, never mind.
Red Ghoul. Red Ghoul.
That's why
The Red Ghoul.
My flames, how you been?
He was the burn man all along.
Okay, seriously, what were we talking? Yeah.
Wait, so Drew's a burn victim? That's really kind of
the
mean.
shield update's going to be really bad, just because I think it's going to nerf.
Can you make the rat stop?
And so, okay, so here's the only compensation that you're going to get. The only compensation that you're going to get for this melee update.
Fucking voted.
Oh my god, am I even talking anymore? Am I fucking?
No, sorry.
Poor Drew. Spider-Man. And I say we talk about something
I want to stop these
interesting.
catastrophic updates from coming out, and I want to just keep the game stable so we can work on new stuff and not have it radically change every other day. Like, so.
Just let it all out.
God. All the melee weapons are gonna get a fucking nerf, and you have that guy doing the whoop. I want us to be on the same fucking page.
Let it all out.
It literally only happens when
Little cunt.
it's they only play it when
Let it all out.
Who's laughing like that?
Laughing
Oh my god, let it all out.
Just let it all out.
Oh my god, what a snort.
Dude, it's Archie. Stop laughing, Archie.
My god.
Guys, isn't that funny, guys?
You know.
We need more farts.
When he plays that, that's how you
Let
know
it
you
all
got
out.
Drew.
It's fucking cute.
Drew
It's a cute guy cut off here in sun crap.
Nobody cared about his anime.
Drew, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Just let it all out. Did you see it?
I just want bad updates to stop coming out. I don't want.
Where's Banished on the mall? 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 Where's Banished on the mall?
And to the people who say I don't think that's gonna happen, it's literally in dev update. It is in dev
Holy shit.
Drew, are you going to buff Z Team? Are you going to buff Z Team, Drew? Do you have plans to buff Z Team?
Honestly, I don't know what I want to do. Like, I want Z Team to be better, yes, but is Z Team bad because they're bad, or is it?
You said A, right? You said A.
Because they all go AFK.
I will tell you.
I'm going
Let me
AFK.
reveal the
There's no.
secret.
What's
I will
the
reveal
secret?
some. The secret is that.
Did you see it?
The secret is what? What is the secret? Tectonic, what is the secret?
The secret is that.
You see?
The secret is that.
Let it all out, man.
How do you
Let it all
stop people
out.
from tapping
Let it all
out
Once
after
we
they
get to
die?
wave
Let
6,
it all
right?
out.
The top 5 to 10 DPS are all doing 1,000 DPS.
No.
And we are doing so much insane DPS that there have been games that we won 35 to 60.
Oh,
That's
no.
that's obnoxious.
Yeah, I know, and I just fixed one of those big DPS issues. Was it yesterday? The Procyon, and I got shit on for it.
It's the
repeatedly.
Wait, it's called the Procyon?
No,
It's called a Procyon.
I thought it was called the Procyon.
They're gonna run out of names.
Okay, so that's one issue is the high DPS. The high DPS.
No,
The
it's
second
it's
issue.
broken fucking weapon. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the high DPS is us the crazy builds that we can do because I have a lot of builds right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Tectonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, the builds leak 'em.
So
Listen,
I'm
Tectonic,
saying
this is what you're doing. You're talking about the build, but here's the problem: the zombies, right? They're missing something, and there's a very, very, very big thing that they're missing, right?
What are they missing?
Horde buffs.
Oh my
Yes,
god!
I
Yes,
let's
let's
bring
make zombies
back
suck
the
unless they have some kind of arbitrary buff.
No,
Yeah,
they
that's
don't suck
perfect.
now.
No, it's a
No,
great
Drew.
idea.
No,
exactly.
Drew,
Yeah.
zombies suck.
Let's make them
that's-
suck unless they have a horde buff.
Drew,
That's your
under
fucking
the
idea of
pretense
balance.
that zombies suck right now. They just
Oh
don't
my
suck
god.
right now.
Hey,
HC
yeah,
is just
there actually are a
powerful, so
couple
why
zombies
not
that do
add
fucking suck.
Yo,
The
come by.
fucking flesh fight. No, shut up. No, I need to. I know.
Oh god,
You need to fucking buff the flesh fight back to its original state.
Bring
Go
back
All I want to say.
Okay, Drew, you're saying that what you say is right. If the current Z team sucks, it doesn't suck. They just need a boost.
Then why would we
So
give
why
them
not
all
have
a
horde
global
buff?
20% increase to their damage?
So why not have it K damage then? 20% K damage.
I still don't know why we
20%
did it.
increase to their K damage.
Wait,
only
let me
if
finish.
somebody
Let me-
buys a horde buff. One player
Let me
gets a horde
finish.
buff.
Let me finish. First of all,
Let
you're
it be my
assuming that-
metagame.
You're assuming all the power of Z Team is hidden behind the horde buff. It's just an
Or the
additional thing to
GE.
it.
Okay.
Just make it a 1.5 minute cooldown with a 3,000 DE cost.
I thought if it doesn't suck right now, then
What
why do they
about
need a buff?
what about
Didn't it used to be 3,000 D?
we have a
Doesn't
class
suck, all it needs is
called
like
the fucking
one Z
Prime Ghoul, where you buy the Prime Ghoul and you buff the team with that. Why does it need to be a global, like instant binary? Like you don't have a buff and now you have a buff.
Because it's just think of it as an additional link up tool.
No, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna be
No more
trading
links.
against-
Don't say it like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's
no,
gonna happen
fuck
with the
you
horde
guys.
buff.
I
And there's
hate
no way to
doing
counter
link
it.
ups. I
There's
wanna
no way to
keep
deal
doing
with
link
it. With
There
Howler,
is a
you
way
kill
to
Howler. With Prime Ghoul, you kill Prime Ghoul.
Yeah, Seafoam, yeah.
Yeah, let me just use one item in order to stop link ups. Yeah, real smart.
Yeah, so
if we have like human tools
Bonus
again, like
buffing every
overclock and
zombie all the
fluxum.
time.
I think we should bring a singularity
Aye, aye,
back.
aye.
That'd be cool.
Because I want to keep the repair
love the
buffs.
singularity.
Have something to match up the
No,
repair
we
buffs.
cannot keep the. You do not understand how strong those buffs were. They were
Oh, I do. I'm a
unintentionally
caveman.
triggering the. Really. Well, how?
Hey, yo, get your batteries.
Another
Hey,
cutout.
hey, change your battery, man. What the hell?
How much of a buff do you think that gave the Kate health overall, just throughout the entire game?
Pumpkin, you need to fucking.
I mean, I can feel it.
Pumpkin,
I
you
can
need to get
feel
new
it.
batteries
You
for
can
your
feel it?
fucking.
Yeah, I can feel it when I can have a
You need new batteries, bro. I know
the game
that's
having
new.
50% more health.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need
that's fucking
batteries for
huge.
your fire detector.
Why should we
Yeah.
keep that in the game? We should keep that in the game and balance it with horde buffs. Why? None of this was intentional. Nobody thought about this. This just kind of came out one day.
So why not? It adds more gameplay to the whole game as a whole.
It doesn't
Why not?
add more gameplay. It just buffs the HP. and
No, it's just a fucking annoying object. It's not any gameplay with it.
It buffs the
Well, these get arbitrarily killed because they decide to link
The
up.
horde buff so Z Team can work together and like go
So,
off.
so we're gonna offset a update that was unintentionally too strong with horde buffs. Why? Why not just fix the problem? Why do we need this?
Bring in
balance
more
issues on
buffing
it?
again.
We'll only agree on the
crazy.
condition that wallbanging becomes very good.
It
Oh,
adds,
no.
it adds
I
a
hate
fun
wallbanging.
tool.
Wall bagger main. The only wall bagger
How about this?
main in
We
the server.
just unfuck repairing, right? We just undo all the changes.
So you want to revert it back to original stage?
Yeah, you're right. We should.
There was no reason for the
Can we-
update to come out.
If you're
Why
gonna
did
do
update
that,
come out?
if you're
No
gonna do
one's-
that,
no
as
one's
a cater,
outside right
can you
now.
at least keep the nailing on nailing speed?
Oh
'Cause
yeah, no,
that's-
that stuff's fine. That stuff's
A
fine.
nice quality
All
of life.
props getting 50% more HP because galvanization is stronger. No, that's
Okay,
incredible.
That's fine.
We should
That's
buff
fine.
the
Drew, if
Tacos.
you want to revert the nerfs, that's the buffs. Go
Oh,
for it. Just
and
keep
then the
nailing on nailing speed.
re-edition of the barrier bomb status effect. Fucking
No,
beautiful. I can't wait to see that abused. I can't believe it hasn't happened already.
Well, it has already, but it's not that great. Unless you're down to like the
Fantastic.
last props. Unless you're down to like the last couple props, because the targeting system for the takeouts is not that great.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You
It's
didn't fix the
actually
targeting
ass,
system.
like,
Actually,
it's
keep that. Keep
actually-
that. Keep
No.
that. We need that. No,
It's
we need
only,
that. We
it's
fucking need
only
that.
OP if it's down to the last prop on the bottom and top. It's only
I've
time it's OP.
like made
you fix
builds
the
for the
targeting
Tacos,
system, then
and it
you're
is.
I never said I was a nice guy.
Cyan!
Oh, the patron on the server. The patron on the server. Hey, it is.
The server's dying, bro.
That's my candidate. That's the candidate.
He's the best of them all.
Look, I'm not adding horde buffs to offset the repair thing. Again, we have classes that are dedicated to buffing. You're going to completely invalidate them by adding horde buffs, and you're going to provide no way for human team to counter them.
How did we even
bad?
get
It was
to
bad
this
design.
We used to have
And
that.
would it be possible to move Prime Gold to the like classes you can buy, just make it a little cheaper cost? Because no one buys them. No one uses
I
them.
do. I do.
Yeah,
That's
people.
Yeah, you're
play
one
Prime
person.
Gold,
Like,
like,
you're one person. Like
I
every
can.
game, barely
the
anyone
bots
uses Prime
fucking
Gold.
play Prime Gold, dude. Like,
You're one person.
Bots,
did
bots
matter.
will go to the cave and like hug each other dead. You don't stand to the side and buff zombies. Fucking guy.
Maybe that's
Those bots last like 10 seconds on the time.
is that the kind of gameplay you want? You have like,
That's kind of boring.
yeah, like.
It's boring now.
Why don't you just give
Gonna
all
lie,
your
but it's
work?
just
I mean,
the
it's
same
just your
shit
opinion
for
on it.
people
Add
speaking.
incentives, dude. It's
No,
literally
no,
already.
no amount of incentive is going to make it
I
easy.
like ask
Look,
questions
again,
about other people.
why
have the
make
time to
okay?
speak.
Why do we need these buffs? Why do we need to balance the game around these buffs? Like, if Zombie Team is not doing good right now, let's just make Zombie Team better. Why do we need to do all this complicated shit?
So incentive. Okay, give Ember per kill per brain.
True.
It already happened. It fucking happens already.
Happened.
Oh my god.
Increase it.
Ember per damage.
Why increase it? No, we don't need to increase it.
Because it's
I
not,
know.
it's not big
Oh,
enough
wait.
for people to play Z Team. They just
We need
AFK.
Ember bounties on top.
If people AFK, that is a blessing. The bots
Oh
are
my god, from why
fantastic.
so true.
What do you mean?
My
It's a blessing?
AFK bot plays zombie better.
I think my idea is to revert the artifact update. Any thoughts on this?
Okay, so the artifact update.
Fire yourselves.
I hear you, man. I hear you, Salt. I think we should at least add a button that says skip or get an artifact token.
Yes!
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Neil.
Actually,
But keep the new thing for players who
I
want
love
it.
having
Yes.
useless artifacts. I love having useless artifacts.
I love support artifacts. They're so
Well,
cool.
that's why I'm saying we should re-add the ability to skip and not progress your bounty like gain.
My
And
God.
or you get the
Yeah.
bounty token.
Can we also have it?
Okay, are we back?
Okay, we're back.
We're
Okay.
still back.
There we go.
Can we make it so when you look through an artifact chest, there's at least one elemental bounty and not 3 runes?
Okay, maybe not one elemental bounty, but there was a system in the
GG.
past that before you say GG, fucking listen to me, okay? There was a
GG.
system in the past
GG.
where we have each
GG.
bounty in fucking categories, right?
Jason.
Didn't
And
we-
if you
didn't-
healed people, you'd get healing bounties.
GG.
Oh yeah, yeah,
If you
yeah.
shot people, you'd got offensive bounties. We can do that for artifacts. So if you heal people, you have at least
Why
one
isn't that
healing
a thing
artifact.
already? Why isn't
I
that
don't
a
fucking
thing?
know.
That
I had
should
no
have been
part
in
in the bounty shop. I had no part in the artifact
only
chest.
one-
Don't fucking
Actually,
at me.
And we updated
That's
There's
actually
only one
no, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. So I'm just sick of like
Ice Shadow,
between artifact checks and there's 3 runes and no elemental bounties like
Stealth hammer.
It's just like
I heard stealth hammer before it cut out.
Yeah, me too.
Curse of
Wait,
stealth hammer.
can you do a stealth hammer? Please.
Drew, what about adding
Yeah,
Dark
Kung Fu.
Essence drops again? What
Can
do
we
you
add a
think?
Kung Fu
Never.
Panda
I'm never
model?
fucking doing that again.
We had the Kung Fu Panda
Why do you want
model?
Z Team to be balanced around random shit? Like, oh, well, we didn't get any Dark Essence drops this game, guys, so I guess we just lose.
Yo, please.
Fuck that.
Dark gift.
Panda model.
Bring back dark gifts. Bring back dark
Never.
gifts.
Fucking never. Again, because you're having the game,
Yeah.
you're having to sit there and wait for the game to give you a fucking gimme, or else nothing happens.
No,
Isn't
no.
that the same
That's
with D,
under
though?
the pretense that
That's
Z
the same
Team
with D.
without it sucks.
If Z
That's
Team
always
without
going to be
it,
under the pretense
so
that Z Team
if
sucks.
Z Team without it doesn't suck, if Z Team without it doesn't suck, then for human team, you're just rolling dice to see if you're allowed to win the game, right? You're just like, we're winning, we're doing great. Oh, they got a really good dark gift, we dead.
Okay,
Also,
but that's
by the
because
way-
someone has to
Great.
do total shit.
Awesome,
way,
that's cool.
by the
Why
way,
not make
people don't
zombie team
remember-
just fucking good?
Okay, what kind of buffs are in the dark gifts that
I don't-
change a game like that?
Dark gifts have been going for so long, I doubt they remember.
It's mostly just
You're
like
on point
attack
save.
speed buffs. That's the
You're
only
on point save.
Yeah, they're on point save. Basically,
I thought they
the
gave you
Dark
just
Gifts mostly
rally
give, like-
buffs or a free.
Yeah, that's
They
basically
give
it.
you Dark
They give you
Essence,
rally,
they
pace,
give
and
you
Ward
buffs, like
buffs, dark
yeah.
essence, all that stuff. So okay, so we inflate dark
And-
essence more. That we can't balance dark essence anymore. You just
What do
can't.
you mean? What do you
Already
mean?
Because you're rolling dice to see if Z Team gets dark essence
It's
now. So
decreased
like
amount of
whatever.
No,
Dark Essence.
That's not what I'm
You're-
saying, Drew. Just take away the dark essence gain from dark gifts. You still get
You-
dark essence the
Then
normal way.
what do you
There's-
get out of
It's
dark
just-
gift?
What's the
Okay,
point of
either
G's then?
a
Isn't that just
30-second
rolling dice
rally
for a
buff
big
or
unit
even
monster
less.
to kill
These
people?
are not
Yummy.
random, Triff.
A chance
Well, then why
for
are there
body
6 a
roll.
game? They are.
Did you see it? On the left side of the door frame, barely visible on camera.
There are 6 GEs a game because the win rate is so fucking high. They are deterministic. It is not a random system.
Then GEs aren't helping if 6 of
They
them
don't help.
spawn.
GEs
Yeah,
aren't
they
helping,
just
yes, because
feed.
the game mode's broken. What the fuck else do you want? We're trying
the
to
whole
fix the
point of
game
the
mode
game
here, and you're
mode.
sitting here giving
I
us
want to
random
fix
shit.
the game.
Wait, so Drew, why not increase the scaling of GE health until you fix the DPS issue?
No, that doesn't
It
fix
doesn't
the
help
game
that.
mode. That's just a
Yeah,
fucking
Drew,
band-aid.
yeah,
Oh,
These don't help anything.
Yes, it's a band-aid, but it's still gonna be a band-aid until you actually start nerfing all the crazy builds. So
No,
until then,
Drew,
why not
Name
lower the
what crazy
higher
build?
HP
What
scale
crazy
and
build?
then
What crazy build?
revert it later on.
The dodge beam.
No, how about we just don't do that and we just fix the game mode and focus on fixing the game mode instead of making GEs. So
I didn't know you were
more
putting
and
it
more.
Because,
on
okay,
your
I'll tell you.
head.
Okay,
Smoking.
Why would
I'm
you
assuming that the coding to increase HP scaling is a lot easier than like going through the actual core issues. So until you get to the core
But
issues, why not
gee,
just
they're
add
not
it
going
over?
to do anything else, man. They're just there to get humans to run away for a little bit.
Because like, okay,
You gotta
yeah,
talk to Scott about that one. You gotta talk to
period.
Scott about that one. None of us can
no.
change that. That's a Scott decision.
You're right. We
I'm
need to
not-
force a random top player as Eldritch Evil. I think that would solve the game.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be so cool. Yeah, that would just make every game result in a loss.
But like
really
a Wave
cool.
5 GE is useless. A
This is
Wave
a
5
joke.
GE doesn't do anything. It dies in like 5 seconds.
Okay,
I
great.
was
So
thinking
do you want us to
player GE
remove
is
the
some of the
Wave 5
funniest-
GE?
No,
Yes.
I'm asking you to increase the HP so it lasts like 10 seconds at a 5.
How about we make every GE have a hairy sack mechanic?
Make all GE
Make it
playable.
annoying for the
There we go.
humans.
That's
Yeah,
literally
let's
just
make it
filler.
playable.
That is
Oh,
literally
oh,
just
It makes
filler.
it absolutely terrible for the humans.
That is literally
it's
just a
perfect.
gauntlet.
It's pissed off.
Yo, okay, Tectonic, here's the problem. You increase their HP and they'll live for another 2
fuck up.
seconds. And they won't
Yeah,
my
they're
God.
just point pinatas. You just want everyone to have a Harry Sack mechanic because you can bounty farm while the Harry Sack is invincible. Like it kills.
Exactly.
That's all you want.
Right there.
That lasts more than 10
That's-
seconds. Pass
yeah,
So
that's-
okay, so increase the barricade damage then per wave.
No,
Dude, we are not going to use GEs as a crutch to balance the game mode. We're gonna fucking
Then why
buff
are there
zombie team.
6 a game? Why are there 6 a game?
Because the game is so too high of a win rate. And you're gonna ask me, why does the game have too high of a win rate? Because bucket buff repairing. What the fuck else do you want
No,
from
that's
me?
not why. No,
I want G's,
really?
not
Oh really?
not.
Oh really? How
want
much did
G's
the
to
win
not
rate jump up
spawn
after that
60.
update came out? How much did that update jump out? Jump up after that update came out? How much did it jump up?
Make it public.
Like
It should be publicly
30%?
available.
Like 30%? Somewhere around there. I swear to
Make
God.
It's publicly
We'll tell
available
you.
at any time.
Show the
Anyone should be able
law.
to see a win rate.
Drew, show the law.
Honestly.
Some of these questions should have been asked in the debate.
Right?
Fact checked him.
Well, see, because I'm not participating in the debate. I am a free party.
Oh, really?
And I
Try
work
to
on the game
fuck
mode
you up
regardless.
now.
You're
And I'm
a
going to
third
fight
party.
for the things
You
that
like
I
this
believe in
grassroots
regardless.
party that
Not
nobody
a-
pays attention to. Amazing.
You're not a free party, Drew.
Why would you do that?
Party.
Jaroslav? You're basically those green tea parties that are like no one ever
Oh,
like, talks
really?
about.
Yeah,
I
Michelle Obama's a free party if you think about it.
Why not run?
I don't think any of these free parties have fucking commit access. So I can actually.
Why aren't
make
you
games.
running? So why aren't you running?
Because what the fuck's the point of running? I'm gonna make the same changes anyway.
For fun.
And
That's
you
why
just
that's-
discounted
yeah,
the
it-
entire
I think-
election. You just
I
discounted
think the
entire
election's a
election,
just
right?
He
giant
goes
nothing
above and
burger.
beyond democracy, dude.
I think the election's just a big old nothing burger, dude. Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Of course,
Bro,
it
stop
was.
being so negative.
How come you're supporting
And now we
FIFA
sound
guy?
like a typical American.
I fucking hate this.
We're
Word,
back.
dude. I've never had this happen.
How does it feel knowing I'm right, huh?
The fuck was
What?
Yo, where's
Real.
Pooflet?
Yeah.
Where'd Pooflet go?
You're so right. Pooflet, he dipped at some point.
Yeah. Okay. So listen. This is the problem. Everyone
Uh-oh.
could.
Yay!
They're not-
I didn't hear a single thing Vermoin said. I didn't hear a
Like
single
Gmod
thing.
better than Discord.
Do you want to try that again, Vermoin?
Okay.
Gmod has more stability than
Professor
Discord when it
Drew
comes to
is the
mic.
one getting the blame for the things that Pooflet does.
Oh shoot!
Because he's the one that talks to the people, and that's what happens.
Exactly. Right.
I mean, he endorses
So,
him regardless.
why?
I know.
Yeah.
No, because Pooflet listens to me when I come to him with real problems.
He doesn't listen
yeah.
to the community.
So, what about us?
Don't even. Do you,
Oh, sure. Why?
do you know how long I had to fight with Bucket to convince him that something was wrong with his repair update that he didn't know
Do you know
about?
how often the community has to fight with Pooflet? Oh, he just goes to sleep
Bro,
anyway.
Yeah, that's not helping your case.
It's helping my case.
Get it. Okay. Here's the problem.
Wait,
right.
why do you have jiggle physics? The fuck was that?
Let's
You know why.
You know why,
Entice
bro.
the players to focus, bro. That's the only reason why they.
Oh, I'm gonna get an aneurysm.
I'm gonna get the aneurysm too, dude. I am almost there.
All right. Vermoin, say.
Yeah. Okay. So listen.
Let the Vermoin speak.
The game mode has a problem in that there is this person named Pooflet who will hop on and nerf something that gets him killed, right? And this has been or he'll hop on and he'll
Yeah,
nerf whatever.
and what did I
top
do when
for it.
I came back? I rebuffed the things that he nerfed of mine. 'Cause
I've
actually
literally
buffed
seen that
even
man
more.
die for 6 seconds in Wave 2.
Yes, what else did he nerf? Tell me what he nerfed.
Dude,
Stealth hammer?
I'm not going to go and update
That
logs
was
in order to
Frey.
scroll how many times in order to see the
Vermoin,
things that
don't
he's
be
done.
Okay, so then-
Come on, bro. Just
Wait.
say it.
Give me a list of things you want me to review, and I will review
things
them.
that he killed.
Stealth hammer. Stealth hammer. Put stealth hammer at number one. Stealth hammer. Stealth hammer. Stealth
That was
hammer.
not Pooflet, Prey.
Okay, so then if it's not, then
He does have jiggle physics.
I told you I'm gonna re-add it. Yes, I have.
Why does it have to be gatekept by contraband? Can it?
Oh my god, Triff, can you
Is
just
it gonna
calm the
rumble
fuck
him
down?
up some
I'll
more?
work
He'll
on
move
it.
around.
What are the
real
problems?
question, the real question is, does it have ass physics?
Why does the Balboa's not stun Demis
Why you
anymore?
gotta ask that?
Bro, come
What,
on.
bro?
Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Give like a serious inquiry, okay?
All right, why does the ice katana not freeze normals anymore?
Oh shit.
Can somebody mute that guy? He's gonna cause us to cut out again. Okay.
Okay.
What? Give me a list of weapons. I will
A
look
list
into
of
them.
things that he has nerfed or killed because it was top scoring or it was doing whatever.
Yeah, he wants
Meow
games.
gauge.
He wants weapons.
Has anyone even bought a meow gauge in like the last?
Meow gauge? Oh, what
Okay.
happened to that gun? Oh,
Yeah,
The
I
one
don't
out
want
in
to
Rush.
talk about the meow gauge. I don't
Oh,
want to
the
talk
one
about
out
the
in
meow
Rush.
gauge.
I'll just say,
Tom.
Professor Drew, I remember there was a little update that you guys did when I hit that 18K game in order to cap it at 3. It didn't work. That update was
that was my fault. I accidentally did a max instead of min, so it was at 3 stacks all the time.
Yeah, fun time. But anyways, but so
It's fixed
the
now.
whole
It's fixed now.
point
It's fixed
there.
now. Yeah.
A list of the things that got removed by Pooflet or nerfed by Pooflet. I mean, I ain't even have to go through the fucking list, bro. But let's just say the Dymos, right? That chainsaw variant.
Okay, I plan to unfuck chainsaws at some point. I plan to
Has any-
unfuck chainsaws because I know they're
has
just
anyone-
broken right now.
Can we, by the way, can we revert the side flacker change to the original version?
Yeah,
please.
All my favorite
Okay.
mountain back.
Never gonna happen.
Xiao Hong Shu.
You all know, build-up can just be arbitrary.
You got cut
So-
off at the start.
So can the Blood Ripper fist not decay anymore? That'd be epic.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck's the blood? Okay, we're gonna ignore that.
What? You said list weapons.
Side
What?
flacker.
Guys.
Side flacker. The issue
One
with
thing
side
at a time.
flacker was it was scaled based on arbitrary numbers. Right? Arbitrary. They like, for example, if I set my max buildup to be 1,000 and I make it so every time you hit a zombie you get 100, that would make the side flacker do so much damage it nukes the server. So that had to change. There was just no way that could stick.
You said
I've
list
done that. I've
weapons,
literally
and then
done that before. I've
you said
literally done
list
that
weapons,
before.
and then I listed a weapon. We're just not talking about Blood Ripper fists.
I guess I just can't talk.
We're
He's
talking
not
about
gonna let me
side
talk.
flacker
He's just
Oh
gonna
my
spam
God,
things at
okay.
me when I try to fucking talk about things that people are bringing up. Side flacker, I know it's in a bad place. Maybe I can sneak something into the game mode, but I don't think
Rayok's already buffed it.
Yeah, it got
Yeah, he
buffed,
just buffed
but I don't think it's gonna be reverted to the old version. To design every build-up in the game with the idea that side flacker exists. We just can't.
About like 5 seconds of your discussion just got cut off, Jen, before it farted.
Okay.
We get the overclocker.
So many build-up weapons got killed because of the fucking side flacker change, right? How many build-up weapons are now like?
Okay, so that means we have to go through and buff the build-up weapons, not necessarily
We
buff the
kept
side
saying we're gonna
flacker.
do that, but
why are you buffing these multiple weapons instead of just the one bounty and just revert it?
Because the problem is, if we don't, then every build-up weapon has to be balanced around the idea of that bounty existing.
They already were.
They were not. They were not. They were absolutely not. People design their build-ups without the idea of that bounty in mind.
So
I mean, the mercy
You're
stuff
telling
is
me
fucking
that
crazy with the
over the
side
years, the
flacker.
nerfs done to build-up weapons weren't considering like perhaps potentially the bounties that made them good. So they were just updates done to the build-up weapon with no consideration.
Because a lot of
for what
build-up
it actually
weapons
did.
were made before the fucking side flacker, or not side flacker, the overclocker was a thing.
Okay,
Overclock has been around since 2019, dude.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Wait. Which
Not anymore.
which weapons have more than 300 buildup? That's not the claws, not
the original
clip-
Mercy Stab
Mercy.
that made it fun
That's
to use.
not the Mercy Stab.
Yeah, the mercy stuff did fucking
The
crazy
point
damage with the side
is,
flacker.
if we keep old side flacker, every build-up in the game needs to have its values be arbitrarily fit into some range so that side flacker works with it.
Can Hyperion get a bash?
They kind of
Can we just
already
mute
are.
Trev? Can we
But
just
they
mute
already are,
Trev?
dude.
But true. I understand what you're saying, but
Right,
they
it's
already
just
kind
really
of are.
every-
Okay. I'm gonna say this really quick. I'm gonna say this real quick before we cut off again. Drew, majority, like 90% of the weapons already are like 100 usually standard. Staff and claws.
Okay, look, they weren't, especially on release. If you want to make a weapon, you are constrained in your design for that weapon by side flacker, and that is something that we cannot allow. I do not want to keep that. I want to be able to set the build up to whatever numbers I want and not have to worry about it literally breaking the server with the damage numbers that are coming out.
What trinkets are even still around that have to do with build up?
None. There are none. They're all gone because it's an arbitrary setting that you can do inside of the actual build up itself.
All I'm doing is it keeps cutting out, and all I'm hearing is a soundboard.
Yeah, because the soundboards happen when it cuts out.
Yeah, when you start hearing random crap.
Is the soundboard causing it?
Let's not talk about the trinkets, please. What weapons do you think were killed? What weapons lost their identity? Because I hear that so fucking much.
So there's the blood claws that he was talking about.
I've never used the blood claws before. I'll look into it.
The cold steel killed.
Cold steel? Okay, what happened to the
cold steel's always been a shitter weapon, though.
No, cold steel was really good.
Cold steel was alright before.
It's a good weapon.
Oh, it's because side flacker? Okay, then maybe it can get something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was built up by shots, that's why.
Oh, they were just wet. They were just wet when we did laundry.
Blackout, Juggernaut, dead. Juggernaut's dead.
Mine.
Trip me yourself.
Oh, hold on. Are you saying CJ's wrong? CJ's wrong about the
Juggernaut? It wasn't like super top score, but it was good. I put in like B plus.
So what? It relied on side flacker for the extra damage from the missile.
For a decent amount of side flacker was like kind of damage.
The missiles can just be buffed. Whatever.
That's what I'm saying though. You don't have to go through.
And they're saying, oh, it can be buffed. Will it get buffed?
Xiao Hong
Can somebody write this down then? Can we get a list of everything?
Put it in suggestions. Fucking Vermoy. Put it in suggestions and ping me and Drew with it.
Okay,
I think that's really good.
I'm gonna start cooking. I'm gonna start cooking.
Like
you compile a list of what we're talking about and you put in suggestions, and Drew and I will look into it.
Thank you.
Yeah, when the fucking Discord starts shitting the bed and you can't even talk about it.
Yeah, put it in a different notepad first, so you can copy and paste it.
We can't hear you, Drew.
Lower Tycho's build up, please.
Wait, a participant in the call you joined is clipping enabled? Can we fucking...
No.
No, because they're playing Wizard 101 and they just arbitrarily when they're streaming.
Oh god, somebody's telling Black Ops, fuck off.
Bro, can I join you?
Triv, is it? Not Triv. Drew, is this a VTuber?
I'm not a fucking VTuber.
I missed this.
There's a lot of money in that.
I don't care how much money is in it. I have a job.
I feel like it was a valid question with the little picture of the person talking.
It's
I'll make you some promotional art for your VTubing.
Yo, what was that in the chat?
Oh, no.
Hey, Axolotl, can you draw me a very highly in-depth crayon?
Yeah.
It's actually based.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Can you
Don't actually do it, please.
Feel like coming out soon.
Regarding
Can you show his feet?
Okay, anyways, back to the main topic.
Maps, I really
Drew, too far.
What do you mean too far? Somebody asked.
No. I'm saying we still haven't got done with the fucking buffing thing.
Yeah, we need people to say weapons.
Build-ups?
Yeah, but you're going into a new topic now, so what's going on?
Say the weapons. Talk.
I'm going through them right now.
Build-up is
okay, so but you have to tell us so we can agree on it.
Fucking, like, there's so many. PPS8. A lot of these weapons relied on side flacker.
Okay, list them.
I'm still listening. Profane. Profane.
Profane's fine.
No.
Yes.
I don't know anything about the profane.
I've used it a lot. It's fine.
I don't know about that one, Chief. I mean, that gun got fucking killed by the thing that removed the blood armor. It was like that negative trait, or like, you know, that trade-off where it was like, oh, you could have more blood armor, but it's not as effective, right? And that thing got removed, so that was a big problem with it. But anyways, the other weapons, Juggernaut, right? As I was saying before, the Enforcers, but they're still good. It's not as big there. The Death Dealers, saying
Yeah.
Death Dealers needs a buff. They're useless. Useless here.
Yep.
I agree. I agree. Death
Wonder,
Dealers are not great.
Dragon Breath and Winter Bite and the Sweeper.
Those,
Those use Side Flacker a lot. Yep. You would love Side Flacker on those. The Exonerator, Remedial Crossbow.
Oh my god, the Exonerator. Oh my god, that fucking thing, dude. I hate it.
Hey, yo.
Oh yeah.
You hate it?
That thing was pretty good.
Okay, I'm going.
Wait, which one? Is that the medic one?
Yeah,
Yes.
Don't touch it. Leave it alone. Fuck off. Leave it
It
alone.
already got touched. There's no sight flacker for it
Leave it.
anymore. It's dog shit.
Yeah, we're saying to put Side Flacker on that thing, dude. But I mean, the Adonis, dead gun.
Yep. That one's bad. Yep.
The camera, that goes for light on side too.
Camera. Who said
The camera.
Yeah,
I just wanted to say something.
You see what I'm saying? That this isn't a
camera,
like, it's not a healthy state of the game when everything depends on this one trinket. Like having so many things be broken because this
Well, the
trinket's
Tychos
gone.
also just
Jesus
has
Christ.
too much build-up and it deals very low damage.
No, we are not buffing the Tychos buildup. No. That is a barrier grenade. That is a barrier bomb. We are not fucking making that stronger.
And yet, literally, almost no one ever uses it ever
Because they're
since it
stupid.
initially got
Nobody
released.
realizes it's a fucking invincibility button.
It is an invincibility button. If the Tychos' buildup gets changed to something else, sure. But as long as it's a barrier bomb, no. And Bucket said he's going to eventually change it to be like a temporary prop shield.
It's
Can
technically
somebody
better
fucking
just to
mute that
run
guy?
any kind of the drills and then have consistent repairs.
Okay, but you're also like Remote 11, so shut the fuck. Nah,
No, I agree. The drills are really good. The drill's really good, but still.
More that makes you good.
Okay, so then Vermoin, what else?
So I already said Sweeper and its variants are something that should be looked at.
With the you cut out what? The Reaper?
The Sweeper.
Sweeper. Oh, Sweeper with the push firm thing? No, the shotgun, never mind.
Not even because of like Mark of Pain and all that shit. Not even
Yeah, the Sweeper, that makes sense. So that won't work, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in general, like these are guns that would like Side Flacker was essential in order to keep them like competitive with DPS, right?
Ban that guy too. Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Get that guy out of here! Jesus! Get that guy out!
Okay, Vermoin, next one.
Okay, next. Let's see. I'm still going. Oh, Pathfinder.
Which was that one?
Dude, I miss it.
Pathfinder.
Yeah, it's
Because Pathfinder?
MP3, MP5.
Fucking goony for real. Holy shit.
Isn't that the one that Drew did the weird knockback stuff too?
I know that's the one that it has.
I will literally stream
on build up.
What on build up?
The MP5 that gives adrenaline on build up.
Oh, that one wasn't that? Yeah, that was pretty good at some point.
Yeah, no, it was good. It's decent because.
Oh, but because of Side Flacker, yeah, okay.
Yeah, loses damage now.
Yep. I'm writing these down while simultaneously in ZS.
Yeah, no, take your time.
I heard the Mega Masher got silently nerfed.
It did not get nerfed. Holy shit!
It literally did not.
Literally, any developer can look in the code and see that it did not get nerfed.
It's the War Axe.
Clearly, it got nerfed.
Who's gaslighting?
Clearly. What's
clearly? Clearly, the proof's right there.
Yeah, I made it different.
Excellent argument.
Like, there's a lot of tier 2s and tier 3s that could have actually been like, I don't want to say top score, not even close to top score, but at least top 20 in DPS if you had Side Flacker, right? Now all these guns are sort of like just completely useless.
Well, I feel like it's more of a mentality of should a tier 2 be top score almost.
No, I think that's fine. I like funny T2 builds.
I'm not saying it's not a good idea. I'm just saying it's a different mentality for that sort of buff. Because if you're gonna
Any thoughts?
Good job.
If you're gonna buff a tier 2,
We need to talk to Pooflet about that one. My idea for the meta update, I'm sorry, my idea for the meta update is it's gonna happen and I'm gonna pick up the pieces afterwards.
And don't let Pooflet touch it.
Well, he's already touched it.
Look, I don't know what they're planning, but I think all the stuff they did with the Purger, I have no idea why they did it. I don't think it addresses the core issues of the Purger, so I'm just gonna
Poofle it with the 7 roamers, he will touch it.
Vermoin, let's go over the ones that are higher tier first, and then we can go over the lower tier separately.
I'm literally like going
real quick. No, I know. I'm just saying, as going forward, don't bring up like tier 1s and tier 2s. That's a different type of mentality for buffing.
Like tier 4s plus.
Tier 3s too are fine.
Yeah, the biggest statement that he wasn't going to touch buffing and he was just going to work on grading.
There are some tier 5s
later on he's talked about
relied on
shit.
Side Flacker that are basically useless too.
The biggest point that Drew has is that the side flag, like everything, shouldn't rely on one trinket.
I mean, that's his mentality with having the wave buff, the horde buffs as well.
And yes, that is a massive problem that all these weapons are now useless in many people's opinions. But the thing is,
we can make them more unique. We can make them, we can give them more mechanics. Like, look what I've been doing with other stuff. Like, I want to make
a lot of work.
All right.
It's going to take a lot of work to change these weapons so they aren't reliant.
And I agree that this should have been released in one big update where all these weapons got addressed before Side Flacker got removed. But whatever, Bucket just did it one day, and we have to deal.
Well, because Bucket's the epitome of ADHD updating. Like we've already gone over this. He really is just like a. I mean, at the end of that, that's how he does it.
Oh my god! If he was in the debate, I'd be tearing into him. I would be tearing into him.
I wish he was there. It would have been
Let Bucket do Tory type update. Just let Bucket do Tory type updates. Let him do it.
I mean, that's what we have.
I did not hear anything.
That sound! Tory type updates, like breaking override leg slow for 5 years.
There you go. There we go.
Great. Oh, I love it.
I think we.
Fucking Discord.
Room service.
Oh God.
The bell toll.
Waiter, more shit updates. Waiter.
I think we add a medical flamethrower into the video game.
I want you to stop talking.
What is
Fuck
I remember that.
Well, so when are we gonna buff the rejuve, huh? When are we gonna buff
Yeah,
the
when is the rejuvenator?
Rejuve is fine.
We're living in a world where the sanguisuke is better than the rejuvenator. That's
of course the sanguisuke is better than the rejuvenator. It was buffed out of nowhere. It uses a buff that was never
what do you mean
intended to be
buffed
given
out of nowhere? Have you used a
out of nowhere?
Use a sanguisuke?
But the fact of the matter is that it was just he didn't put it in a PR, which is the problem.
He didn't put it in a PR. He didn't talk to anybody about it. He used.
No, I mean, okay, it's fine that he updated it.
Who did?
No, it's fine that he updated it, but it's not fine that he didn't put it in a PR for us to look over. That's the problem.
Yeah, but it's an alright.
Okay, it's a fine update, but he didn't put it in a PR. That's the problem.
And if you're gonna complain about the rejuvenator.
Yeah, we
Oh my God, Discord, please.
You literally cut off when you started your rant again.
Oh my fuck! Why does it cut me off? It cuts me off when I'm doing a pause.
It's the mafia.
Yeah, clearly the Mega Mafia is stopping everyone from discussing the 7 roamers. Yeah, it's the 7 roamers.
The 7 roamers. What were you saying?
When I find these 7 roamers,
I feel like there could be like a fucking Hanukkah reference to this somewhere in this.
I think the sanguisuke buff being out of nowhere is actually lore accurate to the sanguisuke because no one gives a shit about it anyways.
What do you mean lore accurate?
Lore accurate?
Lore accurate.
Well, the Lord is yes. Yeah, sure, but.
No, I agree with that. You know, it came out of nowhere, whatever. Look. Medic
here we go.
Again, they're just gonna happen. They're just gonna happen, and we're gonna have to pick up the pieces afterwards. I kind of accept that. Just whatever.
No, but I mean, the reason at the end of the day these PRs exist is so there could be a little more structure for updating to make sure that some of these things
we also
don't
have
through.
PRs where things are undocumented, like removing the medic grenade, just not in the patch notes.
Well, because we also have set a standard for what goes in a PR versus not, but that's another conversation.
Drew, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Does the Scythe Flacker works with the Javelin?
Okay, I think that's a normal shot for guns. Don't worry, I'm about to be on the banish shot
I think it does. I'm not sure.
Alright.
Joe, I got a question too.
Why?
Yeah.
When you get out of Kung Fu Panda model?
I already told you I'll do it. I'll do it. If I win, I'll do it.
No,
just for you.
We gotta vote Cyan
For Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
You're the panda.
Drew.
And also, we'll do a Jack Black model for Minecraft.
No,
I should drop
no, please, not the
I would do it.
Drew, when are we gonna call the maps? Because me and Snake Eyes,
oh
we
my
talked about
god.
all the
Okay.
maps we wanted to call, but we know Scott's not gonna do it. So
This has been a discussion that I've been trying to have for years.
yes,
We have so many maps. They get added without nav meshes. Like, I'm talking, you can't build nests in proper places. The bots don't work. And every time I play the game, I have a fucking panic attack.
I think the problem is that these maps, a lot of the problem with these maps is that they look good visually, but they don't play well because the person that develops it doesn't have a mentality for what makes a good CS map good.
The problem is that we just add maps. It's just like, oh, hey, a map, that's content. That's a playable space.
That's the same thing with models. It's the same thing with weapons. It's the same thing with developing.
I don't think that's the same thing with weapons. With weapons, we can tweak them. We understand that. We can talk
No, I'm saying it's just like there isn't a mentality. It's just like, is this a unique effect? Yes, we add it. There's tweaking to it, yes, but at the end of the day, it still is.
We can't remove maps.
Okay,
and like we never push weapons that aren't fucking finished.
Huge the amount of votes required.
Okay, but anyways, back to the map thing in general.
Yeah, there's unfinished maps on there. I think if a map doesn't have a nav mesh that's fully complete, it's not playable. I would consider it completely unplayable because nests are broken, the Nidus is broken, all this other shit's just broken.
Why don't you take
Yeah, nests just don't work.
We literally have a channel dedicated to maps that don't work now.
Listen, that sounds great, no, but
well, for nav meshers, yes.
And then we had, I don't want to talk about what happened yesterday. Guts, bring him up here. Bring him up here. Come on, we love Guts.
The shields.
We love Guts. We need him to talk about the shields.
I have a list. Okay. So,
no.
You wanted a list. This is what you asked for.
Okay, at least it's an organized. It's not random. It's an organized list. That's
let's.
Drew sweating bullets. He's having real competition now.
Yo, what the fuck is that? Did he pinko?
What? The real question I have to ask first
Did he pinko?
is it possible for me to put myself as a candidate in this race?
No.
You have dev access?
You're funny.
If you have dev access, sure.
Okay,
Well,
so
I mean,
Guts, what do you think is
depends.
going to be
Can
good
you buy
about
your way in?
Bucket's shield update? I think I can convince you that it's not going to be a good thing for you.
No, I've seen a majority of it is bad. I'm gonna be honest. There's only like 2 good things in there that's actually decent.
Okay, cool. We're on the same page.
So why are we gonna push it? Because I would rather not him do it.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm going to do my I think that is an update where if it just gets pushed to the server, I'm actually just going to revert it because I don't think anybody wants perfect block to get nerfed. I think that's really bad.
I would give you my honest feedback if it doesn't get pile drive into the ground. Because there's some good things about it, but a lot of it just is an overall nerf to everything.
I mean, you know my position on shields. I don't want it being too crazy, but.
I'm saying like the removing the tier scaling, from that would be fine. Like letting the bash come back on Red Sun would be fine. Overall, he's like trying to make them slow again. I mean, I would be fine with that if you aren't like trying to shit on the stability and the damage reduction. Did you see what he was gonna put for the damage reduction on those?
Yeah, he was gonna make them like horrible. Can we get Triv like muted? He's like spamming music now.
No,
it's just an open mic.
Yeah, you're stealing our bandwidth.
Is that like Mexican music?
Continue.
A lot of this looks like horrible, and like if you actually like look at it, like at first glance, I was like, "Oh, it looks cool," and then when I actually like read more about it, I was like, "This is shit."
He wants to make perfect blocking less pronounced, and he just wants to give more blood armor for dealing melee damage, and that's supposed to make up for it by making.
That's just going to be making people more tanky and creating an issue again.
Oh, Fitz cut off.
There we go. Can you make it so?
It's going to reduce the impact of perfect blocking because he doesn't like counter. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I would be fine. Listen, this is my stance on it. I would be fine if counter existed if it wasn't on everything, like where your ability to the shield is tied to the block.
Because you need to hit the shield in order to break it.
You cut
out. You cut out.
All right, I'm back.
Cutting out.
Maybe it's the stream of 31 people watching.
No, it's not.
Discord really doesn't like you talking for some reason.
I was saying,
y'all need to wear some deodorant.
My server is more stable than Discord.
It's because you're a woman.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I am a man.
Base, though.
Proof?
Let me get the GIF again. Okay.
But Drew, I don't think
Drew standing on business. For real, for real.
shield effect. I don't think you should. That's the main one I would say.
That's me.
I already said that bosses shouldn't be perfect parried.
Okay, we're not gonna listen.
No, I disagree with that.
I said Butcher. Butcher should be parried.
I'm saying
He should
Drew,
be
I'll
parryable.
give you that.
Sure.
At least be
I'll-
consistent.
But
It keeps.
That's like the longest DC.
Guys, I think that this is just gonna keep getting worse. I'm sorry, but I think this fireside thing is not working out just because of Discord.
Let's go into
It's a VR
let's
chat.
go
We
into
need a
VR
stage.
chat.
We need a stage.
Ew.
Let's go to, everybody gotta go to VR chat.
Everybody, there's a lot of people here who are just AFK. Maybe if we go to another channel. No, I'm saying there's maybe a lot of people in here that are taking up, I don't know, whatever the hell. If we go to another channel.
Good point.
There's a bunch of
There's
AFK
also
people.
3 other
We're
people that are just
supposed to
randomly streaming as well.
Yeah.
Go to cinema. Oh my god.
Yeah, let's go crash another VC real quick.
Yeah.
Hell
Fuck
yeah. ZS
ZS
refugee.
refugees. Yeah.
The refugee camp.
Let's go.
The mass migration.